Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 26 of Painting the Chat podcast. Mr. Sean Michaud, right over there. Sean, how's it going this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let's start off this evening. I don't have a graphic for it. Maybe I just an upset face or like whatever else. Listen, Sean and I, it's been a while. Sean, do you want to go ahead on this? Because I mean, you were just pointing to your shoulder before we went live. I mean,
I say it was more my forearm, but
forearm. You're right.
Yeah. So it's been a while since we got out and shoot some hoops. It's been like a year. And before that,
a year. Yes.
I mean, yeah, a year. But like before that, we also I think it was like a year in between. We got to stop doing a year in between.
Yeah, that's gotta stop. That's gotta stop.
We're gonna play at least 5 times a year instead of 1.
I don't know how we like. I mean, I guess life is busy.
I mean, yeah,
life is busy. Right, baby here, job. You also traveled. Went to Japan.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I have been busy this year, so no excuses there. But
it's been a busy year, so let's not do that again. Yeah.
I mean, then again, I feel like we've been hanging out more often than usual. Like
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Oh, that's just us hanging out. It's like, okay, let's go break some cards and stuff. So instead of
and for all of you out there, thanks for hanging out with us this evening. It's great to see all of you coming on in to our live episode 26. Make sure to join the comment section, join the chat. Let's talk about what's going on in the baseball world. Let's talk about what's happening in sports. Sean, let's start off with our first subject this evening, and then we will get into some scores and what's going on around just sports in general. I mean, we've got a bunch of stuff happening. Sean, our first subject this evening, we want to do a huge shout out to the big dumper himself, hitting 49 home runs. Big dumper. Sean, the Seattle Mariners continue to be impressive, continue to play good ball. It's because of this guy, I would say. One of the main reasons.
Yeah, I mean, now there's big talks of him being MVP of the year. I've seen a lot of, I'm going to say, Yankees fans saying that he's not going to do it, and then have Aaron Judge over him.
Hold on, just going to remove that graphic for a second, Sean. I'm gonna put you on full screen here just for 1 second. You want to tell the folks what you just said? I want you to repeat that for folks.
Yankees fans are saying that Aaron Judge is going to get MVP over him, of the big dumper, and I honestly don't agree with that. And I think the big dumper kind of, I mean, Seattle's has the more, he's having a more impact than him than Aaron Judge is doing for the Yankees. I'm not saying Aaron Judge is doing
this. We're going to get into the standings after we do, what I love even more is going over box scores. We will get into Aaron Judge and those New York Yankees. But
I can't wait for the people on TikTok to blast me on Aaron Judge. I mean, I love the guy. I love Aaron Judge.
We have strong feelings. Yeah, no, I mean, the Yankees
I don't know if you feel the same.
They're in third place.
Yeah.
They're in third place right now. Cal Raleigh is a main part. We're going to get into the standings and everything else. We'll go through it and we'll confirm with folks. Mm-hmm. The Yankees are in third place right now.
Yeah, and we have the Mariners right behind the Astros.
Yes, Sean. How many games? Yes, exactly. So
I know they're not playing well right now. I mean, they're only 3-7, but I mean, the Astros are doing terrible too. That's just the whole American League West. We'll talk about a little bit down the road.
Yeah, when we get into standings, we'll talk about that. But Like the fact that we're saying Aaron Judge over Cal Raleigh, we haven't seen this from a catcher in a long, long time. The dude goes into the home run derby, just absolutely incredible. Okay. He comes out. I mean, Cal Raleigh's career up to this point, yeah, you know what? He was hitting maybe, 25, 26, 28, 32, 35. Like it progressed over the years. We're talking Pudge Rodriguez. We're talking like fantastic catcher's numbers that Cal Raleigh is just breaking the seal on. It's fair to say we haven't seen this from a baseball player in a while in general. Like the amount of hype that he's brought to the Seattle Mariners this year.
I mean,
taking anything away from Julio Rodriguez or any of those boys out there.
He could easily go get 60 home runs by the end of September.
Yes. What's Aaron Judge doing? He's staring at third pitches. 3 straight strikes. Yankees fans, wake up. Stop saying that Cal Raleigh can't win the MVP and that Aaron Judge, he doesn't get enough respect. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I sound like a Red Sox fan right now, but I'm also a Mets fan, so I think we're on the same page.
Yeah, I don't care if the Yankees fans are going to come get me. I'm a Red Sox fan.
Yeah. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. I just want to – we got to give Cal Raleigh the credit. We haven't seen this kind of performance in a long time. And the big dumper deserves he's been the conversation this entire Major League Baseball season. And the fact that Yankees fans want to take that narrative away and suddenly talk about their third place team. I'm not saying anything as a Mets fan. We're having struggles. We'll get into it. We're having struggles right now too. We have the same record as the New York Yankees. I get it. But this is Big Brother in New York talking like this. Supposedly Big Brother in New York. Come on. Come on, Yankees fans. Grow up. Cal Raleigh's having an amazing season. Recognize greatness when you see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Recognize it.
I'm recognizing I'm a Red Sox fan, but I don't see any MVPs right now in the Red Sox. Yeah. Wait a couple years.
What you said right there, Sean, was very much I recognize you, Barnacle Man moment right there. I recognize you, Barnacle Man. And the Yankees fans are like, it's Barnacle Boy. No, Barnacle Man. It's the same thing.
It's Mariner, not Merriman. Sorry, that's dumb.
Listen, folks, we'll get into it, of course, when it comes to the standings. But we wanted to give, first of all, a big shout out to the big dumper himself. Once again, claps around the board. 49 home runs. Dude's going to hit 60 pretty soon. Doing some amazing stuff. Sean, any final thoughts on the big dumper?
We'll if he hits a home run tonight, I don't know when he's playing at.
Gotta quickly update the graphic.
What time is he playing at?
Actually, that leads us to that leads us to a very important part of the show, Sean.
Yeah,
leads us to a very important part of Here we go. It is time for everybody's favorite part of the show. It's a little thing we like to.
What I love even more is pouring over box scores.
Okay, it's not going to happen because it starts at 9:40 tonight. Playing the same
Okay. So beyond the time in which we are talking here, welcome. It's box scores time, everybody. Let's get going on what's going on across the sports world right now. Right now, Sean, Boston Red Sox tied with the Baltimore Orioles 1-1 in the bottom of the second. I gotta say it, folks. Folks need to know what's going on right now. Tied 1-1, bottom of the second. I know. I don't know, Sean.
There's still a lot of game, but we can't do this. I know we'll talk about both of our team struggles right now.
Yes. Yeah.
But we're playing against the Orioles. We can't lose again.
No, not again. End of the second. The Braves and the Marlins are tied 0-0. The Tampa Bay Rays taking on those Cleveland Guardians, bottom of the second, 0-0. The Washington Nationals take on the New York Yankees. Mr. Aaron Judge, MVP, tonight at 7:05 in the Bronx. Really hoping the Nationals can sweep the Yankees. The Minnesota Twinsies take on those Toronto Blue Jays at 76-55 in second place in the American League. Sean, I mean, the Red Sox doing everything that they're doing. Are the Blue Jays still in the hunt here? I know we'll get into it, but how are you feeling about those Blue Jays right now?
I mean, I think the hot streak is gone, but they're still slowly riding. I think they're gonna make it first, and I think either it's still a tie between who's gonna get wild card. It's still way too early. We still have a lot of games left to play. I'll check back in a month, okay?
We'll check and see what's going on at that point. The Arizona Diamondbacks taking on those red hot Milwaukee Brewers, 81-50. Boy, 7:40 tonight, Sean. Milwaukee is just absolutely ridiculous.
They really are. Like I said, maybe a prediction will still be happening with Mariners versus Brewers World Series. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's going to be a tough team to play against.
Sean, the Kansas City Royals take on those Chicago White Sox tonight at 7:40. Kansas City at 67-64. They're above 500, figuring out that stride. Bobby Witt Jr. is playing better. The pass squatch himself, Vinny Pasquantino, has been playing a lot better. Kansas City's one of those teams that's kind of floating around above 500 that could grab a wild card spot if things pan out a certain way. I don't know. I would like to see Vinny Pasquantino go elsewhere, but that's just me.
I mean, yeah, I would love to see Kansas City up there, but like, they gotta get ready for the Mariners are right there too. So I mean, I'm just saying,
it's tough. It's a really tough division.
It's tough. It is really tough. I don't know what the wild card standings are right now.
We can take a look at that at this point. The Pittsburgh Pirates take on the St. Louis Cardinals at 64-67. Pittsburgh at 57-74. That game at 7:45.
The wild card right now, so
gotcha.
It could happen, and then we have the Rangers right there. So
that's true.
Don't
Texas
count them
is
out.
right there. That's true. They are at 66-66. Don't worry. It's a lot of sixes. I get it. They're playing at 8:05 against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The San Diego Padres, we're going to get into where they are at in the NL West, taking on the Seattle Mariners. Sean, World Series preview? Maybe. Padres at 74-57, the Mariners at 70-61.
Yeah, if they win tonight and then the Dodgers lose, they're going to be in first.
It'd be one up on the Dodgers. The Detroit Tigers still at 78-54. Really good squad taking on those Sacramento Athletics. Sean, the Detroit Tigers, they've been quiet in the conversation. I feel like
you just say
the sports narrative has the Detroit Tigers.
Detroit. It sounds like something Detroit
Tigers.
Detroit. I just thought weird for a second. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so I feel like the Tigers have been kept out of the narrative in baseball this entire year. Like, nobody's really talking about them. Tarek Skubal is having an amazing year on the mound. You're talking about a Kerry Carpenter and some of those guys who are balling right now for Detroit. I think they're a quiet team. I think they're a very quiet team in the American League that's going to surprise some people for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be right now. I think they're an underdog team. Who knows?
Yeah. Guess we'll wait and see. The Cincinnati Reds take on the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight, Major League Baseball Network at 10:10. Sean, this is a rare situation. I am not one to root for the Dodgers at all. But Cincinnati is keeping it close with the New York Mets in the wild card. They're sitting at 68-63. I kind of need the Dodgers to win this series and for the Mets to sweep the Phillies. Don't know. We'll get into it. I don't know if that's going to happen. But the Dodgers are fine. They're clawing their way back. They had some injuries. They were having a really rough start to the season. 74-57. They're right there, I think. I think the Dodgers are staying competitive.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
John, we'll get into the U.S. Open, but there's a bunch of matches going on right now.
There's a ton. I know Ben Shelton won the other day.
Yes,
today.
he did.
Was that today or yesterday?
I believe that was today.
There's so many players, so many matches right now.
So many.
I can't keep up right now.
That's okay. That's okay. We can send folks over on social media to all the things happening in the U.S. Open. One of the final things I want to bring up in terms of scores this evening, the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets have started top of the first, no outs. Game is getting started.
Venus Williams is playing tonight, by the way.
Venus Williams, mark your at 7:15.
7:15. If you want to go see Venus, I'm rooting for her because
look in the sky or look at your screen. Look at that.
Yeah.
Either option works. Phillies Mets starting right now. That's going to be a very interesting series. We will get into that. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been your box score.
What I love even more is pour it over box scores.
On the show. Let's get into a little game right now. Let's play Who's Gonna Collapse First? Your team, the Boston Red Sox, or my New York Mets. Over the last 10 games, the Boston Red Sox are 5-5, and the New York Mets are 5-5. We've been playing 500 baseball. You have the Orioles. We have the Phillies. Sean, how do you feel about the Red Sox going into this Orioles series right now, knowing in the last 10 that they're 5-5? What do they need to do this series? Do they just need to blow out the Orioles, or do they just need to kind of rest guys and just come out of here with an easy sweep? Which one do you think?
I would. Depends who they're playing after the Orioles.
Right, because you have to look on down the road and see, who comes after that point. I believe it's a pretty.
Oh, they're playing the Pirates.
So the Red Sox have a fairly easy schedule coming up.
Yeah, and then they're playing how are the Guardians doing? I should look up. I think we're pretty in good hands by now. We just can't. This is how Red Sox usually are. We play the worst teams, and then we lose. And then when we play the best teams, we win. So it's like, okay, we won 3 out of 4 of the Yankees. They're not the best teams, but they're still something.
Right.
And I think I know we played 2 games with the Orioles and lost. So, I would want them to just blow. Maybe not. I don't know. I just wanted a consistent win. I don't want to I would love to blow out, but
yeah. I thought the Red Sox were going to sweep the Yankees this past series. Pitching showed up, hitting showed up throughout the series. I think for the Yankees, that last night's game specifically, that was a luck shot. They were able to kind of figure it out against Red Sox pitching and whatever else.
That game on Friday was phenomenal by
great game.
Brian Bell. He pitched amazing, only allowed 3 hits.
Everybody said Pedro. Brian Pedro. That's how good he was.
I know. And who did we get? It was Connor Wong that got us the run in, the only single run. So it was a good pitching matches for both of us, for both teams. And then literally the game after the Saturday game, we blew the Yankees 12-1. and then of course we lost yesterday. So
right. Can I just say too? I don't want to say I told you so. I don't want to say I told you so to Sox fans, okay? But you and I talked about this specific player the minute they picked him up, and we were like, talk about a guy who could be impact right away heading into the postseason. Really showed up this Yankee series. I'm talking about Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah, first game he's in, he got I think it was a single, a double he got.
Yeah. Yep. He had a single and a double in that game. Yep. Immediate impact guy. Is it fair to say for the Red Sox? I know you guys have been playing around with first base a lot here, but if Nathaniel Lowe continues to perform, let's say this Orioles series, he just crushes home runs and he gets doubles and whatever else, and he's able to drive home runs, and the Red Sox don't leave runners on base. Are you looking at your first baseman then until Tristan Casas comes back?
Yeah, as I would hope so. Right now he doesn't have a hit, but only Roman Anthony has the hit today.
Right. Yeah, it's just it's just interesting to see how so many teams passed on Nathaniel Lowe and didn't think that he could be, how do I want to put this? Couldn't be a guy that could come in and make that immediate impact, make that immediate, um,
He's like
how do I want to put it?
he-
Be an impact bat in the Red Sox lineup, essentially. But he's been that.
he's like a silent sniper kind of guy. I feel like.
That's a good way of putting it.
I mean, I was trying to think how you were presenting it, the way
Yeah,
he is. But
right. It was hard to find words because he's just, I don't know. I think a lot of teams passed on him where they could have used him as a bat, whether that's at first base or as a DH even, in certain situations. But so I mean, for the Red Sox, when you're talking about, who's going to collapse first, Sean, I think based on what you're saying about that upcoming series with the Pirates too, after the Orioles series, I don't think the Red Sox are that team. I would not say that the Red Sox are that team.
I mean, I hope it's not us, but like
Right.
I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be the Mets. I'm sorry to say they're gonna not collapse, but like
Yeah.
I'm just hoping they at least get a wild card. That's what my hope is.
So let me just highlight for everybody here under the Mets 5-5 over the last 10. The Red Sox have had the Yankees. That's a difficult opponent. So to go 5-5 is pretty good, I would say. The New York Mets come off of playing the Washington Nationals, a struggling team in the NL East. They come off of playing the Atlanta Braves. We get a couple wins there, right? Should have been a full-on sweep.
Yeah.
We're going up against the Philadelphia Phillies that we are now 7 games behind. Here's the standings right now in the National League
These
East.
games are very important, like right now for you guys.
Yeah, we're 7 games out. And away, we are 28-37. We cannot figure it out on the road. Nevertheless, figure it out in Philly. I mean, the Phillies are 42-22 at home.
Are you at home tonight?
The Mets currently are at home. The Mets are at home this evening, I believe. Let me just double check that.
I think they are.
Yes.
They're just on them. They just came back from.
Yes, the Mets are at Citi Field for this series. So, yes, we have that home field advantage. The Phillies just took a 1-0 lead, middle of the first. Kodai Senga's on the mound. Kodai has not been able to figure it out. Mets are up to bat. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. Let me get these freaking standings off of here. Getting fired up now. The Phillies are 76-54. They're figuring it out. Bryce Harper's been playing well. Freaking of all the players right now that have been playing extremely well, Kyle Schwarber has been just absolutely hot. I'm sure the Red Sox wish they had Kyle Schwarber's bat still.
Yeah.
It's kind of the situation. But again, 7 games out. We have a 4-game series against the Phillies. Sorry, 3-game series against the Phillies here. Got to figure it out. We got to get some games back off the lead there. Let me go over to the AL East in comparison with the Red Sox. You guys are 5 games out of the Toronto Blue Jays. Let me just say that. The Red Sox are only 5 games out of the Toronto Blue Jays. At one point, a lot of Red Sox fans, I know we've seen them on social media, were saying the season is over. There's no chance. The Sox are 71-60.
Yeah. I'm also looking some. I'm just looking some of like the Mets' last like 7 game, like some players like Juan Soto, like his last 7 games he's only hitting at 208 right now.
Juan's up to bat right now. We've got a runner on first.
That's not the Juan Soto I know.
That's not the guy we paid hundreds of millions of dollars for.
His last 30 games, he only hit 222.
Juan Soto is
home
becoming
runs
very
was-
frustrating.
I mean, I know he's supposed to be a home run hitter, but like he's supposed to be also a good like singles doubles guy. But it's not really showing that much.
No, it's not. And it's getting to the point now where a lot of Mets fans, I mean, we have some really great nights. Pitching shows up, the rotation, the bullpen comes through big time, and bats light it up. There are some nights that are just like that. It's probably the same for the Sox. But then there are some nights that are just so frustrating. Like for the Red Sox last night, right? Like you were sitting there, and it's just Trent Grisham, 2 home runs. Ben Rice, 2 home runs off of Red Sox pitching. Like, are you kidding me? Sorry, not Ben Rice. That was Jazz Chisholm that hit 2 off of Red Sox pitching last night. It gets so frustrating. And again, I just want to last 10, 5 out of 5 for both teams, okay? Folks, I want you to also take a look. The Mets are 69 and 61. 69. The Boston Red Sox are 71 and 60. The records are not far apart. But if we were to have that Red Sox Mets series again at Fenway Park, that happened this year.
Yeah.
Where the Mets took 2 out of the 3 games. The Mets would get swept by this Red Sox team. I'm just saying it.
I mean, right now, yeah. I think our pitching has been a lot better than this second half.
Yes.
Especially Brian Bellows has been pitching better. Gary Crochet, maybe Cy Young Award this year. Like, and then of course we have Chapman. That's like one of the best closers in the league right now.
Incredible. He's doing amazing. He's doing absolutely amazing. Juan Soto just ground out.
Yankees probably like we should not let him go.
I just can't. If we're playing who's going to collapse first, ladies and gentlemen, the Mets are already there. We're already. I'm laughing because I'm sad about it, but we're.
Well, check.
It's already underway.
I'll see in 3 days to see if we get swept by Orioles, and then we'll talk.
We'll come back on here and we'll have some thoughts. That is for sure.
And I hope that's not the hope for us.
I hope so too.
I think we both can agree that I don't think the Red Sox or the Mets are going to the World Series. I just don't think that's
no. Yeah, no. That's I think Mets fans have to send that.
Not even going to like the American League champion or game. I just think we're gonna get.
Yeah,
we're gonna get that wild card, and then we're gonna lose to whoever. We're like probably gonna lose against the Blue Jays or the.
You got the Mariners.
Oh, the Tigers. I was trying to think of the other team.
I mean, it's going to be because it's going to be whoever had the lowest record in terms of a division winner against a wild card team, and then the 2 other wild card teams.
Also, we play the same with our away teams. We're 30 and 35, and we're playing away. So it's like. I think we're in Baltimore tonight. So
yeah, but let's get into the rest of the standings here. Sean, the NL West getting really interesting right now between the Dodgers and the Padres. Padres batting has been great. The Dodgers last 10, 6-4, but the Dodgers have been losing close.
Look how identical the home and away scores for each team is.
Extremely similar. I mean, it's
Dodgers.
It's crazy.
Dodgers playing a little bit better on the road than the Padres is, but the Padres play much better at home. I mean, not much better, but just a little bit better at home than the Dodgers are.
And that's just, I mean, they didn't give up at the trade deadline. They went out and got more bats. They got, pitching. They figured it out. Like, this is what happens when you do good things.
I'm excited to see what their standings are like even like in like 2 weeks.
Right. I mean, this is probably going to look, very different at that point. I just want to highlight too, Sean, how sad and disappointed. I hate using that word, but I am a little bit here with the San Francisco Giants based on their first half of the season.
The
The team is
The Diamondbacks
unrecognizable.
are oh God, I don't know.
Those two teams, the Diamondbacks were just in a World Series. The fact that them and then the Giants, who had a great first half of the year, are sitting where they are, 10 and 11 games out, is just crazy. Two games started the Colorado Rockies, but the Diamondbacks and the the Giants, I mean, two unrecognizable teams in the NL West right now.
Yeah. God, I mean,
Crazy.
Jesus Christ, I'm looking at Devers' last 30 games. Last
Horrible.
7 games. It's so bad. Like,
the Red Sox really did dodge a bullet. I know everybody got on Craig Breslow, but
I don't like
you guys dodged a bullet.
Everyone thinks he was going to be the next like big poppy. I did at one point, but I did not see that like stats wise and stuff. But like, I don't see that happening.
Not anymore. Let's move on to the NL Central, where the Milwaukee Brewers have that 5-game lead over the Chicago Cubs. Cubs last 10, Sean, 8-2. Talk about a team. I mean, I know the Brewers have been playing extremely well. They're 4-6, but if that continues and the Cubs continue to play well, I mean, do we have a competition in the NL Central, or are the Cubs just a guaranteed wild card team at this point?
I mean,
because I'm starting to think wild card just in general. But
the Cubs, the Brewers playing again. Do you know?
That's a great question. If you want to look that up, yeah. John, the Baltimore Orioles are beating the Red Sox 3-1 right now. By the way.
Oh, they literally just played.
They just played. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That has been a contributing factor. The Cubs played very well.
Yeah, Brewers they played 5. Oh, geez, they played 5 games.
It's a 5-game series.
Was it, or was it a makeup game they played?
They might have been a doubleheader in there too. A couple of doubleheaders.
The Brewers, so the Cubs won 3 out of 2.
Wow. So they got 3. Okay, so they won the series 3-2. All right.
Yeah, they're not playing them with anymore, but like
that's big. That's big. If it comes down to the division, that's big. They have the advantage now.
It's going to depend who they're playing against.
Right. The last 10 is impressive, though. 8-2 right there.
I think the Cubs are happy that they don't have Chris Bryant anymore because, like, I know Chris Bryant is struggling in New York so bad. Chris Bryant he's not what he used to be. No,
that's a really good point. AL West, Astros at 72-59. This is one of those divisions that you look at and you're like, the Mariners are, I think right now, being only 2 games out, I mean, they're my favorites to win the American League West once they start figuring it out again here.
Yeah. Astros and Mariners haven't played well, like recently, but like
the Texas Rangers. Oof.
I don't know. It's funny how the A's have the best record in the last 10 games.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? I feel like that's the rookies are figuring it out right now. Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson,
I think they're going to be good next year. I really do.
The minute they go to Las Vegas, yeah, it's going to change up everything. Yeah, I think the Athletics are on their way up. I agree. They have a great rookie crew.
A couple years ago, they were up. They were like fighting for a wild card spot. So
yeah, really impressive. AL Central, Detroit Tigers. This is their division. I don't see any. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Royals are playing it really well. They're fighting more for a wild card spot than anything. But you look at the Twins. You look at the White Sox. It's fair to say those 2 teams. That's 2 teams in the division that are in full rebuild mode. With the Guardians always hovering with Stephen Vogt at managerial.
Yeah, I think the Guardians and the Royals are trying to make. I think the Royals more than Guardians are going to get that wild card spot. But I think the Royals is like 2 games back from the wild card spot. I think.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
they have the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Mariners right now.
Yep. So wild card's going to get really interesting come the last 20 games of the season for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting time, especially for us to react.
That is facts. Those are your standings there, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, let's get into, before we get into closing out on some Paige Beckers and shouting out the amazing stuff that she's doing.
Sorry.
What happened?
The Orioles up 3-1.
Let's get into another meltdown that happened, Sean.
Not me melting down, but
not you melting down, but interesting situation happening in the U.S. Open. Let's play the clip for everybody, right? Let's have you all be the judge of what happened.
We all know there's a lot of people that get upset and don't react. This is a different situation I saw.
So Daniil Medvedev, I can't even say his name.
He's Russian.
Medvedev,
Russian, right? Is he Russian?
So,
I think he is.
Yeah, so he was really upset for folks out there that don't know the situation. A photographer came on to take a photo of like the winning shot, essentially the final shot of the game, what would be the match point. Daniil had a huge problem with this, argued it with the referee in the stands, and this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this.
To be the case, Medvedev, the cramps seemingly settling in at the end. The rackets are going now. It's carnage out there. Ugly scenes. Needs to be careful.
I mean,
for the first time in his career, he loses in the first round of a major in 3 consecutive majors. Of course, Bonzi got him at Wimbledon.
he keeps going.
Dude, this is the first round. You don't have to get aimed.
2 months now. He do well to get himself off the court here.
I mean, you hurt yourself.
Karma. Wait, did you just throw a water bottle?
He just threw the water bottle on the street. Yeah.
A match.
So, I mean, you want to talk about just full
trauma.
Meltdown.
breakdown. Full meltdown.
It hasn't.
Sean, I mean, just look at that. Let's just pause it on that for a second. Right there. Sean, you said this is the first round, correct?
I mean, everyone's playing the first round. Yeah. Who did you play against? Hold on, I'm going to see. Dan Medvedev. He played against Bonzi.
Yeah.
Benjamin Bonzi.
Have you seen anything? I know you follow tennis really closely, Sean. Have you seen anything like what Daniil did there?
I mean, I've seen Milton. I've seen rackets do that, but responding to a photographer,
right.
I know we lost, but still, it's the first round.
It's not appropriate. I don't find it appropriate at all for that situation. He did come out with a later statement, Daniil did, and he said that his temper got the best of him and that he apologizes for the optics of it and that, it wasn't a good look on his point and that he's going to work on himself. Yes, I understand when you're in a situation like that, it's a lot of stress. There's a lot going on. But at the same time, dude, just control yourself. I mean, breaking a racket over a photographer?
Yeah. And did you have to do that many times? I would understand for doing it once. It's okay, you're getting a little angry. That's it. But
what's that? Because he was losing. Yes.
Yeah. And that still was losing, but
I like to think it was the photographer. It's just the timing between the photographer coming on court, him losing, and just completely melting down. It was
I think
it's just something else.
I don't know. It's It is hilarious to watch that. Like at the same time, like, dude, whatever.
Let's get into some positive talk to wrap up the evening here on Painting the Chat podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Of course, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, follow us here on X, and make sure to hit that like button, turn on notifications, and share out with everybody that you know. Of course, Sean, big night for Miss Paige Beckers herself on a Dallas Wings team.
That was on, I think that was Friday night, actually. Was that Friday night?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that was.
I couldn't watch it anywhere, so thanks. I could have bought the WNBA package, but ESPN couldn't have the Dallas Wings versus the Sparks on ESPN.
So, Sean, Paige Beckers continues to do, amazing things for the Dallas Wings. 44 points.
Even though the
4 for 4 from 3
Dallas
points.
organization is so bad right now.
Yeah. It's fair to say this is no shot at Angel Reese. Like, this is no shot at Angel Reese.
Like,
but it seems like the league is Paige Beckers and Caitlin Clark right now. Those are the two.
Even some of because I saw another podcast that were talking about, I don't know if it was a podcast or whatever, but they had the Dallas commentators talking about like her struggle after it, like,
right.
And the one thing that pissed me off is like, she's like, one of the women was saying that Easy Flood was a distraction to Paige. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
really?
How is she a distraction? Like,
that makes no sense. They went on and won another championship. How does that?
I don't know what. It was funny because she didn't know how to.
Interesting.
She didn't even know how to pronounce Easy Flood's name. I'm
like,
okay. That's just the Dallas. Anyways, moving from negative thoughts.
But it's a valid point. Like, you can't really say that about us. I don't know. Sean, is I understand. Does Paige really want to stay in Dallas? I mean, she's putting up these numbers. Dallas isn't really going anywhere anytime soon unless they suddenly are able to draft Juju Watkins next season or whatever else. Like, Paige, she's got to be looking elsewhere at this point.
I mean, I think she's going to stay a couple years.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see if any of the organization after the season changes and have Chris gone, get a new GM. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, we have the WNBA draft coming up next year. I mean, projecting the Easy Flood or Lauren Betts. I don't know. It's just a mess right now. And I feel for her. I know she's having a record season rookie right now. I mean, close to Caitlin Clark's. But that game, let's talk about that game. She scored NBA rookie record, 44 points.
4 for 4.
4 for 4 from 3 and 17 out of 21. So I'm looking right now on ESPN. It says, she shot 17 out of 21, making her the first WNBA history to shoot at least 80% from the field while scoring 40 or more points.
My goodness.
That's unreal.
That's extremely unreal. Have we had a WNBA superstar do anything even close to that?
Well, I mean, it was like first person to do 80% or more than.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this article right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's had quite a year for Dallas, and I feel like there hasn't been a lot in return.
I mean, no question she's going to get Rookie of the Year.
100%.
I'm not knocking on Sonia or Kiki because both great players for the Mystics. I think Paige is playing better. We see the numbers, see what she's doing. That's why she was drafted number 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, she scored the most points so far this year for 44 out of anyone in this season, which is insane.
That is insane. Wow.
I mean, the last
Paige continues to do amazing.
I mean, Liz Cambridge shows the franchise record for Dallas with 53 points. I feel like Paige could do that.
Paige is right there. I mean, you have a 44-point night. I think a 53, 54, 55-point night's not that far behind.
I mean, 40 points is great, but I'm still, like, my mind's still, like, shooting above 80%, over 80%.
That's nuts. That's you just don't see that. You don't even see that in the NBA.
No.
We have a very special talent happening right before us on the Dallas Wings. This is why
I might give flack. I'm gonna say.
Okay, you go ahead first.
I think Paige is a better player than Caitlin Clark.
Hold on 1 second. Just for folks to understand, Sean, I'm going to give you solo layout on that. Say that one more time for the folks for the second time this evening.
I think Paige Becker is a better player than Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying. I mean, overall.
That's going to be clipped on TikTok. I think that's a great clip right there.
Probably. I'm just saying.
Caitlin,
like,
wow. Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but they said she was compared to, I think, Diana Taurasi at, like, when she was in 6th grade or something like that, or whatever, when she was really young.
Really?
Like, she's that good.
Wow. So, Sean, you're running with that here.
Yeah, don't quote that on me, the last part, because I don't know. I'll have to look that up to actually.
You can confirm that first, and this is actually a great time. My final thought of this evening, Sean, while you're looking up that stat, is a little message to New York Jets fans out there. By the way, I want to thank everybody who's tuned into Big Weekend Kickoff. You have your stat there, Sean, before I continue?
What? No, I'm not. Just go on.
Okay. So I want to thank everybody who's tuned into Big Weekend Kickoff, made possible here by Painting the Chat podcast. We have a very busy college football season coming up. Alabama's within the top 25. So the Roll Tide are going to be still at play, even with Ty Simpson at quarterback, which is pretty cool.
No, I was right. Here it is. When
yeah, go ahead.
Becker, I'm looking right here. It's from, I think it was from Yahoo. I think it was from 2013 because Gary Knox tweeted about it. Because he posted a picture of her and compared it to Diana Taurasi. Remember the name? Paige Beckers wrote Knox, 6th grade. Think Diana Taurasi, best 6th grade G I ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
High praise.
That was 12 years ago. Sorry.
12 years ago. 12 years ago that was being said about Paige. Wow. Special times. Yeah, so just for New York Jets fans out there, again, big thank you for watching Big Weekend Kickoff with college football this Saturday, 9 a.m. Please make sure to check it out. I'll be back on Cup of Coffee, having my picks for the weekend to get a big Texas matchup against Ohio State to start up the season, and a lot of top 10 matchups that are going to be playing out. So make sure to tune in Saturday, 9 a.m. for that. Just for my fellow New York Jets fans out there, and definitely want to go into solo layout for this one. Just like if you won on ESPN, right? Like if when you win in around the horn.
Right? I'm gone.
For my New York Jets fans out there, listen, there's a lot of hopes on this season. Justin Fields is prepared to take over this team as quarterback, and I've been nothing but impressed with Aaron Glenn specifically as head coach, and the tenacity and the focus and the overall attitude that he has brought this entire preseason and into the regular season as we're going to see play out. There are a lot of Jets fans that are kind of ixnaying this season. They're saying the Jets are going to be 7-9 or 6-10 or 7-10 or whatever that might be. They're going to play under 500 ball the entire season. I just want to hype y'all up because I think the Jets are going to be better than we think. I want you all to kind of just ease yourself. Know that Aaron Glenn is at the helm of this. He's going to lead this Jets team down a path that Robert Saleh could never do it. And I want Jets fans to pump the brakes on the negativity about this upcoming football season. Because I'm not saying all Jets fans are like this, but there's a lot that are saying with the Patriots in the division, with the Buffalo Bills in the division, Patriots are getting better. Mike Vrabel's the head coach. Not sure how that's going to play out. Second place, third place, whatever that might be. I think we're not hyping up Aaron Glenn and his ability to motivate these guys. I see the Jets as a wild card team this year making it into the playoffs. That's probably me being hopeful. And that might change. It probably will change. But my final thought this evening, Sean, and to everybody out there, the New York Jets are going to be better than you think they're going to be. They're not who we thought they were. Let's put it that way.
I hope you're right.
Sean, final thoughts this evening. Final things you want to share.
College football is back.
Yes, it is.
I watched a little bit of who did I watch? I forget who I watched on Saturday.
Oh, is that the Kansas State or Ireland game?
No, it was. Hold on. Let me see. I think it was
Research.
Was I? No, it was not Iowa State.
No, they're not playing yet. Do you not remember who you watched, Sean?
No, I don't. What
a final thought tonight.
I don't think it was. It was not Kansas State.
They played in Ireland, the home that Taylor Swift built during the Eras tour.
Was that the only game that played?
It was Kansas State versus Iowa State. Yeah. In Ireland.
What was it then? Maybe.
Sean, did you watch the kickoff game between Kansas State and Iowa State? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know what game you watched then.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put up a poll on Twitter later. Which game on Saturday did Sean watch?
My brain's a fart right now.
Do you want to have a final thought then, or do you want to just...
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put a bow on this episode before Sean breaks the gasket up in his head there.
Probably.
Figuring out which game that he was watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit that time here on the podcast. It's a little thing we like to call
Blood Time.
Mr. Sean Michaud, where could the good people find you across social media?
Here on Twitter, Sean Michaud 1, Instagram at ItZoneZ, and TikTok, Sean Michaud 1.
Awesome.
It's ZoneZ. I always forget which one it is.
It doesn't. You look up Sean Michaud, it actually pops up.
Yeah, just look up Sean Michaud.
You can't miss him by the videos he's been posting. I mean, you've been getting a lot of positive comments, it seems like.
A little bit.
just a little bit. You guys can follow me here over on X. I got to make sure to point the right way. At X_Robin W Vote. Over on Instagram at IG_Robin W Vote. Please make sure to follow me on TikTok as well at I think it's Robin W Vote something over there. You'll find me if you look up Robin Vote. And also, please make sure to follow Painting the Chat podcast here on X at Paint the Chat Pod, over on Instagram at that same handle, over on TikTok at Painting the Chat podcast. For all the clips, all the things you might have missed, all the headlines, all the breaking news, more live streams coming to there from live events, things that we will be participating in. Folks, also before I forget, if you see us at an upcoming event, please ask for a sticker. We've got Fly the Banner stickers waiting for you. Ask for one. Be like, hey, I saw Robin. Hey, I see you're giving out free things. Can I have a free thing? Absolutely, you can. Sean, we've got hats. We've got Paint the Chat snapbacks that are being priced out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, T-Public, brand new designs up there. Go check them out. It helps support the podcast, helps the feed go, helps the breaking news come through, helps Sean figure out which games he's watching on Saturday.
I think I know what it was. It was North Carolina.
Look at that timing. Look at the timing. Which game was it, Sean? Let's end the show on it.
It was the North Carolina game versus Southern.
Oh.
From week 0. Which was
how'd that game go?
North Carolina beat them.
Nice job, boys. Nice job, boys. Good job. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching episode 26 here of Painting the Chat podcast. For Mr. Sean Misha over there, my wonderful, handsome co-host, this is Robin Vogt signing off. We will see you on episode 27. PTC Rips coming on down the road here at some point. We're going to be looking for that hello. We got to make it like an actual recording of that for folks to enjoy. We will see you then. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy sports. Enjoy the world. And please make sure to take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Jazz hands. Peace out.